Hello, OMG. Look who you got to see today. It's the Donna Jane. She's doing the intro with me. OMG, I'm so excited that you are here. The girls have a snow date today because it's snowing in Michigan. Let me know what the weather's like where you are at. I got out first thing this morning and got the shovel and I cleared off the back deck. You know why? For the big guy in the background. I don't want him to have to trudge through the snow. I don't care about the dang driveway. I gotta clear it for Gus. So there he is for any of y'all that like to see him. The girls actually got out and shoveled the driveway, which was awesome. If you're new and you just saw on the channel, I'm so excited that you are here. Would you please say hello to me and let me know that you are new right down there so I can welcome you to the channel and say hello back to you. And if you are already subscribed, thanks so much for coming back to another video. I appreciate you. I don't even know if I introduced myself. I don't think I did, but it's Jody Dunn. And I'm not coming at you with a haul video today. Instead, I thought it would be super fun to just kind of go over a recap of January couponing and go over some things with you. So I'm going to share with you all of my numbers for January, how much in product I got in January for all of my couponing. And y'all know I'm extreme. I'm an extreme couponer, so I do couponing pretty much every day. And I'm going to share with you a couple of other things that I wanted to share. Number one, we're going to talk a little bit about the rebate apps. Now, if you're unfamiliar with how to use my top 4 rebate apps, are Fetch Rewards, Ibotta, Swagbucks, and Shopkick. There is a tutorial linked in the description box that goes over how to use each one of those apps. I break down how to find the offers, how to cash out for the offers, or how to submit for the offers, how to actually cash out and get your money, and what to do if there is a problem. Now, if you've been following along for a while, then you already know. But if you're brand new, then you don't know. I absolutely pay for no couponing at all out of my bank account. All my couponing gets paid for with this awesome little PayPal debit card. I decided once I kind of heard about this, and it's funny because I thought everybody already knew about it and I was super late to the game. And apparently a whole bunch of people didn't know about it. Now I do hear people talking about it on their couponing channels, which is awesome. What I do is I transfer my rebate money. I transfer all of it into my PayPal debit card that I can transfer. Fetch cannot be transferred into PayPal, so I use gift cards. I cash out for gift cards on Fetch. But Ibotta, Shopkick, Swagbucks, my top ones, even Rakuten, it can all be transferred into PayPal. All it does is sit in a PayPal balance. That PayPal balance, you can transfer it right over to your bank account if you want. I chose to get the PayPal debit card, which costs me nothing. And then I do not pay for couponing at all. It's all rebate money that goes into my PayPal balance and I swipe my debit card. So that has been a true life changer. I will leave the link in the description box because I know there are a couple of options for PayPal. You can get a prepaid debit card, which you actually have to pay a monthly fee for that. And I'm not about that. Like that wouldn't make sense to me. I'd just transfer the money into my bank account, which is free, and use my debit card. But this allows me to really keep track of what I am actually spending on couponing. Because I think it's super important that we know how much we're actually saving. It's great to coupon and go to the store, but if you're constantly swiping your debit card and you're paying $20 every single time you're doing a transaction, are you really saving money? That's just another reason why I talk about so much and preach on this channel when we're talking about Walgreens couponing, using Walgreens Cash on a Spend deal. Because is it really saving money if you're having to pay these big balances, subtotal? Even if you're getting the money back in fake store money, you're still paying out your money. Well, I'm okay sometimes with having a little bit of a balance at Walgreens now because I use my rebate money. So I did want to cover one thing because I do get questions on this often, but I am very excited to share with you all of my couponing numbers. I thought about trying to like put all the products on the kitchen table. It would have been impossible. When you hear how much in product I got in 1 month, OMG. Again, I'm extreme. You may not coupon like this. It's totally fine. But I bring you lots of different deals every single week, just really in hopes that it will help you. The other thing that I bring you often every single week is I talk about the rebate apps, because they are really what help me to maximize my savings. Using coupons is fantastic, but when I incorporate in on the rebate apps, that's where I can really get products for free or money makers or things like that. And I know some people are like, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to mess with another thing. Totally get it. You coupon how you are comfortable couponing. If you just want to save a few dollars here or there with digital coupons, with paper coupons, totally do what you are comfortable with. I'm not going to leave money on the table when I know I can make so much money with the rebate apps. So it takes a little bit of time, but really it doesn't take that much time, and I'm able to maximize my savings. Now, one rebate app that I do get asked questions about, I don't know, maybe like once a week probably, is Fluz. And I just want you to understand why I don't bring you information on Fluz. I have Fluz. I've used Fluz. I've had Fluz for almost a year now. I think Fluz is a fantastic rebate app. And basically, to break down what Fluz does is you purchase gift cards to whatever store, whatever restaurant you are at. It's going to charge the debit card that you have on file, and you earn cash back for doing that. Here's why I don't promote Fluz and why I don't bring it to you. Because Fluz is very unique in that when you sign up for Fluz using somebody else's referral code, you will be gifted 3 vouchers. And those vouchers allow you to earn up to 35% cash back, which is awesome. There's a cap on it. So you can only earn, like, you can buy a $10 gift card. That's the maximum that you can actually earn the 35% cash back. So let's say you signed up for Fluz. You used my referral link, which thank you. I always appreciate you guys when you use my referral links. And you purchased a $10 CVS gift card. You earned $3.50 cash back, which is awesome. You can use that cash back to purchase another gift card. You can use that cash back to cash out to your PayPal debit card. So really that $10 CVS gift card only costs you $6.50. So that's incredible. Any amount you purchase over the $10, you earn whatever CVS's cashback rate is. I love Fluz from a banker perspective because I know how often debit cards can get compromised or credit cards can get compromised. So using Fluz, you're using one basically payment portal. If you went out and bought Domino's, you could purchase a gift card through Fluz, which I've done before. I earned my cash back, and then my debit card is secure. My credit card is secure. I'm just using Fluz. I'm using a gift card. So from a former banker standpoint, I think it's a fantastic app. Here's the issue with Fluz and why I don't promote it on my channel. The only way to continue earning those vouchers, you get 3 when you start. The only way to continue getting that 35% cash back or extra cash back is by referring people. So I could make a lot of money with Fluz. They also have tiered bonuses. So for however many people that you sign up, you start earning cash bonuses as well. I could have, over this past year, potentially made probably thousands of dollars. And you might be thinking, well then, Jody, why haven't you talked about it? Because I know the average ordinary couponer that watches my channel is not going to refer people. They're not going to go to their network, and they're not going to refer people because people have a lot of issues with asking other people to do something, even if it's in their benefit. And people are highly skeptical that are non-couponers about cashback apps and rebate apps. They don't understand how they work, and so they're super skeptical. So I already know kind of how this goes, just human nature. And so for me to promote Fluz, which again, I think there are a lot of benefits with Fluz. I really do. I really like the security part of it the most, I think. And you earn your 35% vouchers 3 times and then you never earn them again because you don't refer any people. So the person that benefits the most from Fluz would be me. And I'm trying to share things with you guys where you can benefit as well. So if I'm sharing with you Fetch Rewards, yep, I get a kickback when you sign up. So do you. But Fetch Rewards, you can continue doing the bonuses just like I'm doing or continue scanning your receipts. You don't have to refer anybody to get extra money. Of course, you can refer people. You would get the same $2 that I got when I referred you and you signed up, and you refer your mom and your mom signs up and you're gonna get $2 and she's gonna get $2. So you definitely can refer people, but there's no other rebate app that I recommend to you that you have to refer people to continue getting the benefits of it, right? So again, I've given up probably thousands of dollars by not talking about Fetch, but I know it's not going to benefit you the same way it's going to benefit me. And so I'm trying to bring you things that I know will benefit you. Same thing with Ibotta. You can do the same rebates I'm doing every single day and earning cash back without having to refer anybody. So for anybody that asks, like, why don't you talk about Fluz? Can you do a tutorial on Fluz? Those types of things. If there really truly is a ton of interest, I would be happy to show you how to use the Fluz app. And again, I do think there are a lot of benefits to it, but unless you are a micro influencer, an influencer, somebody that is willing to just go out and talk to everybody about this app, your earnings on this rebate app are going to be very limited, and that's why I don't share it with you. So I hope that answers that and that is helpful. Again, if it is a rebate app you are super interested in, and I have a lot of people interested, I will happily do a tutorial and show you how to use it. All right, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna cut over. I'm gonna just take you to the kitchen table and I'm gonna show you my notebook of what I spent in each store, how much product I got. Did I come out a moneymaker for the month at each store? Did I have a cost? What was my cost? And then I will also go over some PayPal numbers with you. Super duper excited to share this and just kind of show you, like, I feel like it is very important that you keep track of your couponing, especially if you are an extreme couponer, because you need to understand if you're actually saving money, because it is very easy to get caught up in this deal and that deal and this deal and that deal, and I want to do this deal and I want to do this deal. And then at the end of the month, you're like, oh my gosh, I spent $300. Did I really save money, right? So, and I've had a few people ask me, like, how do you keep track of this and all of that good stuff? So, all right, let's head to the kitchen table and go over these numbers. All right, so we are at the kitchen table and I'm just gonna go over some numbers with you. So first thing I do is I have an envelope where I keep every couponing transaction I did is in, well, actually I just put all my January receipts, even if they weren't couponing, just so I save my receipts. I save all my receipts for a while. I do not throw them away. Obviously, do what you are comfortable with doing. The one thing with Ibotta is if you purchase something and the next day a rebate shows up, you can actually submit your receipt. But if you don't have your receipt, then you can't. You can do that for up to 7 days. So I like to keep track and I put all my receipts in there. And then I don't even know if this matters to you or not, but I'll just show you what I do. Like on the back of each receipt, if I'm submitting to any rebate apps, or I use, a lot, like I use Receipt Pal where I just scan my receipts. So I always mark it down like receipt, that's just Receipt Pal to me. Then I put a check mark saying that I scanned this receipt into Receipt Pal. And it's just an app that you can earn like points towards gift cards. I just try to maximize my savings in every way I can. So as soon as I come home, I put my receipts out, I scan everything to Receipt Pal. Then I scan to any of the other rebate apps that I'm using. So what I started doing for February, because I wasn't doing this before, I did always keep track of like my PayPal money and stuff, but I just have this little notebook here. And pretty much for me, I coupon at one store per day. It's not too often that I do multiple stores in a day, sometimes, but that's a lot of work. So I just put in here, like on February 1st, I did couponing at CVS. So I mark in here, how much in product did I get? What did I use to pay for it? I used $28 in ECBs, plus I had a subtotal of $121. So this is what it cost me. I did 2 different transactions. And then what did I get back? So I know my haul, and this was a good example because I bought a product that was not listed on Ibotta, and then the next day it showed up. So my haul I thought was a $3 cost. It actually ended up being a $1 cost because of the extra Ibotta rebate that showed up the next day. So I just list everything that I earned back. So the numbers I'm going to go over with you for January, they may be just a teeny bit off because going back through my receipts when I wasn't keeping track like this, I potentially could have forgotten about maybe a register reward that I had earned from a deal at Walgreens or something like that, but I think it's pretty close. So we'll go over Dollar General first. Obviously, Dollar General is always going to be a cost. Dollar General does not give us any rewards back, but we still can get deals at Dollar General for pretty low. So I ended up doing 12 transactions in January at Dollar General. I grabbed $319.88 worth of product, and what I paid was $60.27 for $319 in product. So my average transaction cost me $5.02, and I always try to keep my cost around $5 at Dollar General. That's just my goal. So I met that goal for January, which I'm super duper excited about. Walgreens, this one is a little bit harder to keep track of just because they've got the 2 different reward systems and things like that. So again, this is probably the one, if it's off, or if any of them are off, it's probably this one. But I only did 12 transactions in January at Walgreens, which seems low for me, but I don't know. I guess it just was, when you see what I did at CVS, you'll probably understand why. But I got $382 worth of product from Walgreens. My subtotal for all those products was $199.85. Of course, I used store money and things like that to pay. I ended up paying $42.02. That's what went on either gift cards from Walgreens or my PayPal debit card. So my final cost ended up being $48.60 for $382 worth of product. So my average transaction at Walgreens has cost me about $4. This is what I ended up earning back. So I paid this $199 with as much store money as I could. I earned back $75 in Walgreens cash, $40 in register rewards. Again, I may have forgotten some. $13.75 from Ibotta. I earned back $12 from Shopkick, and I earned back a $10 gift card from Activate Rewards promotion at the beginning of January, and 50 cents from Fetch Rewards doing my Walgreens shopping. We added Rite Aid to the mix because I started couponing at Rite Aid. I only did 4 transactions in January at Rite Aid. I got a total of $198.57 worth of product. The only thing that I paid one time I swiped my PayPal debit card was $6.99. Otherwise, I was just rolling store money. I earned back bonus cash, of course, $25 from Ibotta. I had $10 in Catalina's or register rewards, $4.64 from Fetch. I ended up gaining $18.64 from my 4 Rite Aid transactions, which is awesome because obviously I spent money at Dollar General, so I gained some of that back through Rite Aid. Walmart, only 9 transactions at Walmart for January. I put $246.97 worth of product. This is after coupons though. I just went off my subtotals. So I probably got closer to maybe $260, $270 in products. I earned back about $180 from Ibotta from these transactions, $2.50 from Fetch, $24.10 from Shopkick, $42 from Swagbucks, $5 from Checkout 51. And then in January, I had, I think, if I'm remembering right, again, this is why this will be better to keep track of it every day. about $10 in Energizer gift cards. But I didn't include that in my totals because I can't remember if I earned those in December or if I earned some in January. So I gained from what I paid with my PayPal money, $16.62 at Walmart. All right, are you ready? Are you ready for this? CVS, OMG. 24 transactions at CVS in January. I got $1,638.01 in product from CVS. I used $566 in ECBs to pay with that, plus had subtotals of $53.97 for all 24 transactions. So it all cost me $619 for $1,600 in product. I gained back $593 in ECBs, $20 from Activate Rewards promotion gift cards, $28.25 from Ibotta for all my CVS transactions. So $1,600 in product. I gained $21.38 from CVS. Oh my gosh. You can see where my favorite place to coupon was in January. So total product between CVS, Walgreens, Dollar General, Rite Aid, and Walmart, I had about $2,800 in retail product. So when I look at what I gained from CVS, what I gained from Rite Aid, and what I gained from Walmart versus what I spent at Walgreens and what I spent at Dollar General, $2,800 in product ended up costing me about $52. So I think that's pretty dang fantastic. Now let's go over my PayPal numbers because I keep track. Again, I have my PayPal debit card so that I can keep track of every penny that I am spending for couponing, and I know exactly where I start and where I end. Now, when I give you these numbers, you may think, but where did you get all that money from? I've talked about this before. When I first started using the rebate apps, which was towards the beginning of 2020, I didn't know what to do with that rebate money. And to be honest with you, what I was doing was I was just hoarding it. I was leaving it sit in the rebate apps, which is not a good idea because if your Ibotta account gets locked, then that money is gone. So anyways, I had hundreds of dollars sitting in my rebate apps. Probably well over maybe $1,000. I was just paying for my Ibotta hauls out of my checking account when I first started using Ibotta at the beginning of 2020, and then I was never cashing out. So obviously I know better now and I do better now. So you are not going to have probably this same circumstance, but I just wanted to give you that little bit of context to understand. Basically, once I found the PayPal debit card and that I could really keep track of my couponing in a better way, I literally had over $1,000 in rebate money to start with. So I'm just constantly using that money and replenishing that money. So I'm never, ever going to run out. It's just going to be this big circle of me never having to pay for couponing, which is awesome because basically I built up this little nest egg from paying for my couponing out of my checking account for 6 months or so. And now I just have this money built up that I just constantly replenish. So in January for PayPal, what I charged on my card and what I transferred was $846.45. So this is paying for any of my tax at all places, really, except for CVS. I do swipe my debit card or my PayPal debit card every once in a while at CVS if I'm using self-checkout. But pretty much at CVS, I just cash out for gift cards to apps that I can't use or I can't send money to my PayPal. Now this $846.45, that includes all these transactions that I paid for at Dollar General. It includes all these transactions I paid for everywhere pretty much except for just a little bit from CVS. I also use my PayPal money to purchase any coupons. So when I'm going and I'm buying the Sunday paper, that all comes out of my couponing money. Again, everything to do with couponing comes out of my rebate money. I probably spent around, I would say $100 to buy coupons in January. And that includes me purchasing the papers, and then I do order sometimes extra inserts if we have really good coupons, or like I don't get certain P&G coupons, so I always order those. So that includes all of that. Plus, I did for the first time took money out of my PayPal and I transferred it to my bank account. If you've been watching my finance series at all, I am on a finance journey basically. I'm just learning how to do my regular everyday finances a little bit better and different. And I took money out of my PayPal money because I have so much to pay off some debt. So 300 of that was to pay off a credit card. What I added to my PayPal balance was $1,246.50. So I used $846, but I added $1246, which is funny because it was the same 46. Oh, it should have been 5 cents. I thought it was the same change too. So I had a gain in my PayPal balance of over $400, $400.05. So again, as I said, I'm never going to run out of rebate money because I'm constantly replenishing it. So I hope that this was helpful. Let me know if you keep track of your couponing, if you know exactly what you're spending at each store, what your average transaction is, you know, if you keep track of your rebate apps, all of that good stuff. I'm super curious to hear. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And that's what I got for you today. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'm going to see you again soon.